Hello and welcome again to the lecture series The Ascended Masters Answer the Fundamental Questions of Life. This lesson is entitled Lesson 5, Part 4, and this part is entitled The Accomplishments of the Philadelphia Group of the Bridge to Freedom. This testimony demonstrates what a small group of Bridge to Freedom students can accomplish if it is sincere and persistent in its application. The Masters mentioned that this group accomplished more than any other group of Ascended Master students since the days of Lemuria, hundreds of thousands of years ago. Almost all these achievements took place in 1954, and they were accomplished by what the Ascended Master called just a handful of students. Among these were the messenger Geraldine Ascenti, her mother Mary Leanne, and Geraldine's father Gustav. There also was Francis Icky, who was mentioned favorable by the Masters in the green books of the I Am activity as a group leader, and there was Alice Schutz, who had also been active in that activity. Now let us proceed with the historic account of just one of the accomplishments of the Philadelphia group of the Bridge to Freedom. Alice Schutz told me that in the 1950s they had to meet in an upstairs apartment in Philadelphia. Now those who ever lived on the East Coast know how hot and humid it gets during the summer. To make matters worse, the landlord asked them to keep the windows closed so as not to disturb the neighbors. Needless to say, the group members attending the meetings often felt rather uncomfortable. In 1953, the Ascended hosts and the members of the Philadelphia group of the Bridge to Freedom were confronted with the following issue. Mother Mary had asked for a petition from the Karmic Board, asking for more children to be born perfectly, both in mind and body. Mother Mary offered her own energy as a balance in an effort to pave the way to achieve that goal. The Philadelphia group decided to support Mother Mary's petition by applying the teaching to the best of their understanding, mainly through decreeing. After the Philadelphia group met for 19 months on this project, Elohim Vista stated on November the 21st, 1954, "As a result of your service tonight, just as I entered your force field, we received a merciful grant for the benefit of incoming children. 100,000 of those who would otherwise have been born blind will be born with perfect sight. 50,000 of those who would otherwise have been deaf will hear perfectly. 50,000 of those who would not have been born able to speak will now have the gift of perfect speech. And, almost the greatest of all to me, 200,000 of those who have been mentally ill will come into physical birth with their minds balanced and sane. I am so grateful to all who have made this possible." It is important to point out that the Masters asked the members of the Philadelphia group often to sing rather than to decree. That clearly demonstrates the importance the Masters attach to good music. The example of the Philadelphia group shows how tough a standard the cosmic law applies to students of Ascended Masters. It took a full 19 months before the request by Mother Mary, supported by the Philadelphia group, was granted. But it also shows that good results may be obtained if the students are persistent in their application. The same laws apply today, and therefore it is possible to achieve similar or even better results because there are now many more students today. Additional details on the subject, which is assistance to the newborn, cycle of birth and death, preparation for judgment, judgment before the karmic board, preparation for embodiment, how parents are chosen, formation of the new physical body, may all be found in the AMTF publication, Mother Mary's Assistance Today in Having Perfectly Born Children. This concludes Lesson 5, Part 4. I sincerely hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you'll meet soon again for Part 5 of the lesson. God bless you.